the arts together to make it work. From there, we treat in what's the newest world of chiropractic is functional medicine. Functional medicine is now the connector of many other holistic approaches, and it looks at the body in a holistic way. How can we not take joints? How can we not? If you have psychiatric issues, psychological issues, and traumas, well, motion is an important part of the therapy. If it's endocrine, if it's metabolic disease, metabolic syndrome, motion is in the treatment protocol. Neurological, Parkinson's, neurodegenerative issues, we have to bring
fibromyalgia,
motion,
chronic fatigue,
intestinal
depression,
yes,
anxiety. I can tell you right now, and this is science talking to you, baby. This is science. Number one, you don't move, you will get depressed. You don't move. Let me have someone. Let's do a nice little test. Let me have you stay in bed for a month. Let me see what happens to you.
No.
Yeah, let me see what happens to you. Let me have you sit down in that chair for a month, and then you tell me you're not depressed. You tell me you don't have sleep apnea. You tell me you don't have a metabolic syndrome. If you didn't have one, you will. And this is where chiropractic complements the power of life and movement, and it creates a beautiful harmonics so we can continue. The word is continue to go and work out. Every athlete, I will say this, we don't have enough chiropractors in the world. We don't have enough chiropractors, period. Every human being should have a chiropractic visit at least 4 or 5 times a year, at least. Why? Because this is the problem. You know, we get into this chronic pain management. We get into all this disease care. This is the problem, Alex. We are reactive. Our society is focused on disease and management disease. I would like to share and empower and motivate and challenge. The word is challenge. As the bad boys of chiropractic, it's about challenging folks. And the challenge is this: why don't we decrease the number of diabetics? Why don't we decrease the number of people who are in depression, anxiety? Why don't we decrease that by movement? It costs.
Yes.
The cost is less.
Yeah, you know what? We have to, and welcome to our show. This is Dr. Alex Jimenez and Dr. Marius Rujan. We are the bad boys of chiropractic.
Absolutely.
We are going to expose the realities of what we have learned and what we have understood in the form of the physical sciences and how they correlate with different issues and diseases and disorders. We're going to come up with protocols, treatment dynamics that are advanced, that are esoteric, and we're going to bring it in. And you know what? We're going to use the science. We're going to use real science. And we, as the bad boys, because there are going to be a lot of thumbs down in the terms of what we say, but there's going to be a whole lot of thumbs up in terms of our dynamics. Because Mario, we have it. It is our legacy. It's what we have to do. You mentioned the other day, you know what? This is what you wanted to do. We need to teach people what we have learned. We not only need to teach people, but we have to wake up those people that are willing to and want to teach and give of their lives for the future of chiropractic and physical medicine, physical therapists, orthopedic surgeons. We need to, and neurologists, anyone in the physical world. And it seems that even if we just talk about the physical medicine doctors, we're going to associate with all other professions. It doesn't take you a far drop or a far throw here to realize that endocrinologists are linked to rheumatologists. Rheumatologists are linked to chiropractic. Chiropractics are linked to orthopedists. This whole thing of science, whether it's neurology or the practicing of different dynamics, will affect the future of what we have in healthcare. It will be a change. It will be a movement. And we will be known as the bad boys of chiropractic, which we're going to expose. We're going to do an expose of a lot of different topics. And I welcome you, Mario. And you and I, we are brothers, and we have to teach the people of the future. So check in. Can make sure you guys keep your ideas, because we could talk forever, by the way.
Yeah.
Mario, I could talk with them. Like, we could sit here till 4 o'clock in the morning. It's not that late,
Yes.
but our families will not like that.
Yeah.
And we will come to you and we will teach you what we know and share with you, and I hope it matters. I know, Mario, you got some couple of thoughts
Yeah,
there?
and this is the thought. Chiropractic is about optimizing movement, optimizing moving the body, creating recovery, optimal recovery, maintenance, and also complementing all of the healing arts. We are here to complement all of the healing arts: orthopedic, physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, psychiatric, psychological counseling, all of them. We are here to complement educators. We're here to complement and optimize students in their performance in school. We're here to complement and optimize coaches and athletes to their highest level of life. And most of all, I would like to say this to create closure for our next show. There's plenty of room at the top. The bottom's crowded. So come on with us.
You got
the
it.
bad boys